A woman is the full circle. Within her is the power to create, nurture, and transform. When we talk about Nari Shakti, we bring our awareness to Goddess Durga, who is known to be a supreme symbol of power and strength. The eight arms of Goddess Durga represent the eight inherent divine powers of our soul that we all can awaken to grow, evolve, and transform into who we are meant to be. Namaste, Divine Souls. I'm Pooja Grover, a transformational consultant, energy healer, and intuitive artist. I'm very passionate about supporting people to shift their mindset to evolve and transform as the highest version of themselves. I was guided by the divine to create this artwork of Goddess Durga, and I'm so honored to be able to share the glimpses of the making of this artwork, which is titled Awaken Shakti Within. Without further ado, let's take a closer look at these eight powers of our soul, the powers that nourish us. First is the power to withdraw. When we cultivate awareness of who we are on the inside, we develop an ability to disconnect with the outside world, to connect with our inside world at will. This allows us to step back and reflect when we are faced with a difficult situation or person so that we can respond rather than react. We learn to detach ourselves and move from body consciousness to practice soul consciousness. Practice withdrawal every hour for 1 minute to mindfully watch your thoughts and cultivate self awareness. Affirm that you are divine, a being of light, having a human experience. This will help enhance your soul power and increase your power, your Shakti to detach. The soul that is detached is ready to change and transform. The soul that is attached wishes for the situation to change. The second power is the power to let go. When we mindfully choose to let go of that which doesn't serve us or our higher self anymore, we choose growth over wasteful thinking and negative self talk. It empowers us to look beyond what our logical mind can comprehend and find solutions to complex problems. Let's choose to let go of the burdens of the past that weigh us down. Let's choose to let go of the guilt we all carry along, the guilt of not doing enough, of being the source of pain for others, of hurting our loved ones, whether knowingly or unknowingly. Let's choose to let go of the expectations we have from others, which led us to judging them and creating hurt if those expectations of ours are not met by them. Let's choose to let go of the notion that we are always right, as this soothes our ego, in turn causing hurt to people around us. The soul that chooses to let go feels liberated. The third power is the power to tolerate. When we mindfully choose to quieten our mind, love, and nurture ourselves, we cultivate tolerance for ourselves by accepting ourselves the way we are with all our imperfections. This tolerance of self allows us to radiate the energy of acceptance towards everyone else. The soul that chooses to cultivate compassion for self and others understands, accepts, and tolerates everyone as they are. Such a soul radiates the energy of unconditional love and compassion. Fourth is the power to accept. When we choose to not create thoughts about people or situations that we cannot control or change, we cultivate the power of acceptance. This creates a shift in our mindset and we start to focus on the solution rather than the problem itself. The soul that chooses to accept that which cannot be changed experiences contentment as acceptance increases its soul power. Fifth is the power to discern. When we cultivate self-awareness, we learn to discern ourselves, to see how we respond to people or situations that make us uncomfortable. We transform and raise our vibrations by focusing on ourselves rather than others. The soul that learns to discern by cultivating self-realization deeply influences and affects others by walking in the light of truth. Such a soul learns to connect with the vibrations of others rather than their outward appearances and cannot be misled by people or situations. Sixth power is the power to decide. When we learn to take our decisions independently in the light of truth and then stick with those decisions, we co-create our own reality. Our decisions affect our karma. A soul that learns to take decisions by itself after becoming aware of its true essence while walking the path of truth chooses to stand by its decision even when that means standing alone to walk its path. Seventh power is the power to face. When we learn to notice our own weaknesses, choose to face them and create a positive shift in the mindset, we empower ourselves to face the challenges of life. Let's take responsibility to face, challenge, and change that which doesn't align with our highest good or the highest good of all. When we transform ourselves, we transform the world around us. A soul that learns to bring the change within is an empowered soul that has the capacity to bring the change in the world. Such a soul doesn't look for acceptance of others while taking a decision or doing something. It walks on the righteous path in the light of truth. Our eighth power of our soul, is the power to cooperate. When we mindfully choose to radiate the energy of love, peace, calm, and compassion to everyone around us, no matter what energy they send us, we cultivate the power to transform them at a much deeper level. We step into unity consciousness and acknowledge their divinity. A soul that chooses to focus on self-transformation contributes to the collective consciousness by shifting the vibrations of the entire planet. Such a soul remains untouched by the chaos of the outside world. Such a blessed soul blesses everyone and radiates its purity. I urge you to dive deeper into your own being, harnessing the powers of your soul and embodying the spirit of Goddess Durga. Invoke Goddess Durga by awakening the Shakti within, connecting with your own divinity. Much love and light, divine souls.